You should be saving for the future, but savings accounts suck, and investing can be scary. We combine the ease of savings with the real returns of investing. We call it Save Vesting, and it's only available in our new app, Stairs. Stairs offers 4 to 6% returns, no fees, and you can withdraw anytime. Do your future a favor. Visit StairsApp.com today.
The stockings are hung and the shopping has begun. This holiday season, shop Cincinnati favorite gift cards at Kroger. Grab a gift card to La Rosa's and enjoy a warm slice of pizza, or snag a gift card to Grater's and treat yourself to something sweet. Whoever you're shopping for, you'll earn 4 times fuel points on Cincinnati favorite gift cards. Head over to giftcards.kroger.com/Cincinnati-favorites to complete your shopping list and support our local businesses. Available in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Louisville markets only. Restrictions apply. See website for details.
Rodgers, and I listen to the Eric Zane Show Podcast because he's an idiot, swears like a trucker, loves puppy dogs, and gave away a kidney. Now here he is, Eric Zane!
I don't know what the fuck's going on, yeah. All this crazy Twitch shit that makes an old man's mind explode. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so as the show begins, you know, this is a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. Monday through Friday, I welcome all of you. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you buying what I'm selling, well, you know, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I could go out and do just about anything. But this is so much more fun and enjoyable. A chance to, sit, break bread in some cases, unless I'm telling a story that's gross. You can have your morning coffee or your morning whiskey, whatever it may be. You got the dogs in here. It's fantastic. This is the anniversary of the Edmond Fitzgerald sinking. That's not a joyous occasion. What the hell happened there? That was 46 years ago. This massive ship leaves some port in Wisconsin. Was it Wisconsin? Was it Minnesota? I don't know. I got to go through the Gordon Lightfoot song to piece it all together in my head. Anyway, it's a huge-ass boat. They put like these little pellets, like the size of a big marble, called taconite, which is used in whatever manufacturing. They melted down iron, and they filled the thing full with way too much. That was part of the problem. And the captain's like, all right, we got to get over to Michigan, man. These stupid hillbillies in the UP. It's got to be bad enough that we got to deal with those idiots, those knuckle draggers up there. That's the worst of our problems. No big deal. I know how to take this vessel through this giant freshwater ocean. Oh no, the gales of November. That what it does is it makes the sea out there in that lake with like 50-foot waves. No one really knows exactly what the hell happened to that boat. Some suggest that since the boat was massive, that one side of the boat was on the crest of one wave and the other side was on the crest of another wave, and it just snapped. Boom! Down she goes. Oh, my God. God, I love that song by Gordon Lightfoot. It is majestic and a horrible, horrible thing. It was a dude I know. I don't know him. Well, no, I do. I've talked to him several times. Who is a long-distance swimmer. What the hell is he calls himself the human fish or something like that? Or I don't know. He swims like across the Great Lakes. He swam out to the spot where the wreck is, and did he go and get the bell or put the bell down there or some type of plaque? I don't know. It's all fucked up. There's a museum at Whitefish Point in the UP of Michigan to honor the fallen. It was a horrible thing that happened 46 years ago. I do not remember this. I was very young at the time. All I remember is hearing the song, "Legend lives on from the Chippewa down, the big lake they call Gitchagumi." Incredible. 46 years ago today, the Edmond Fitzgerald went down. Shit. It is going to be an unbelievable ADHD day today, okay? It is. I'm just full of energy. Let me start by taking care of some business here. My good pal, Don Collins, a Canadian living in the U.S. Hell, he can tell you about Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot in Canada can walk on water. Okay? Anyway, he says to me, "Okay, Eric, you have affiliate status on Twitch." Okay, what does that do? He helps me. I go, and he goes, "Oh, God, haven't you been paying attention to what I've been telling you?" I go, "No, I have no idea what you're talking about." You're going to try to get the people that follow your page. First of all, you thank them as often as possible. Try not to be mean to them. And I go, "Well, that is not going to happen. I am going to be horribly mean to them. I can promise you that. And it is only for the thickest of rhino-skinned souls, this show. And no, I'm not going to stop doing that." He goes, "Okay, well, good luck with that." I go, "Yeah, I got to be me, man. I can't just sit there and be nice to some idiot." Okay? They're mean to me too. You understand that? They're horrible to me. They started it all. I didn't start this. They created this. They love it when I'm mean to them. I got a guy in the audience who's like a staunch follower, great friend, and I call him Sick Fuck Dean, for God's sake. What do you expect? He goes, "Thank the audience. Tell them to follow." I go, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Jesus, Eric. On Twitch, tell them to hit the follow button." I'm actually reading it right here. "Eric, tell them it's located at the bottom right of the screen. It's a little heart. Once you do that, Eric." Wait a minute. Then you tell them, "Once you do that, you'll receive an email or a text notification every time I go live on Eric Zane Live. Every single time. Just click on the link in the message and bam!" Actually wrote it in all caps. Bam! You are watching us live. Okay? And then he has more iterations of that. Okay? The more communication you have, Eric, starting the channel, the more accustomed the viewer will be to the form of communication on the channel. You will read how important this is in the attached best practices document. The people in the chat room and the follow subscribers are your co-hosts on many days. Powerful. Oh, yeah, powerful, all right. They piss me right off. Shit. Thanks to everyone who's found us on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. You can also do twitch.com. 2 things today. Hit the follow button. It's the little heart at the bottom right of the screen. That'll automatically send you a message every time we're live and a link to the show. And secondly, chat with us on Twitch. Say hi, anything. We'll give you a shout out back. I'm not promising anything. No. I'm not going to promise you a shout out back. Shout out. All right. And then Don says, Eric, this is also very important. You want your people who are following the page to subscribe. And I go, why again? He goes, if they don't subscribe, there will be a commercial message during your live stream that just fires away and says, and basically shuts down you for a period of time. And I go, well, why is that? He goes, well, that's how you earn money. I go, oh, well, fuck it. Do it. I don't give a shit. And I go, is there any way around that? He goes, well, yeah. You want those people that are following you to subscribe. They can get it for free if they have Amazon Prime. Now, I did this yesterday. Me, Eric. I subscribed with my Amazon Prime. And I started that process. On my Twitch channel, there's a big red button that says subscribe, I think. I already forget. And so I said to myself, I go, I'm going to pay attention to exactly how this is done so I can explain it to these people. And then I did it and didn't pay attention. And I have no recollection of what I did. So you're going to have to figure that shit out on your own. You click the button and then read. That's what I did. If a 51-year-old ADHD-infused asshole can pull this off, you can too. There will be a point where it says, it asks you a question. Link your Amazon Prime to Eric Zane's Twitch channel. You're going to want to hit yes. You're definitely going to want to do that. That's when it's like official. We are screwing at that point. That way, what that is when people subscribe to me, if they like, I don't want the ads. I'm just going to give $5. You don't have to. You get a free Twitch link. Sir, I'm already screwing this up. You get to subscribe to a Twitch channel for free each month on Amazon. If you're an Amazon Prime member. And what that does, okay, that takes $5 and gives half of it to someone who I am not sure of. Either Twitch or Amazon or somebody. I have no idea who. They're making money off that. You get it free. It's $5, and you're just giving $2.50 of it to some stranger who you don't know. And the other half goes to your old pal, Eric Zane. It's not bad. So if you subscribe, like now, or, well, when the show is done or later today, you will then get the show with no ads on twitch.com when I'm doing the show live, or twitch.tv. Don hates it when I say twitch.com. It's twitch.tv, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck. But that way you're not interrupted. Because if I'm at a key moment in the show and it suddenly interrupts, you're going to hate your life. You are. But that's how this whole thing works. So I get a little bit of cheddar for that each month from you. I think each month. Either each month or each year. I seriously, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's a miracle I'm this far right now. But everything I've said up to this point is 1,000,000% true. Don has given me, he's an old radio guy. I know he is because he describes what I'm reading to you as liners. That's what radio people do. Here's some liners for you. Let me read you a liner. As a subscriber to Eric Zane Live, you're going to receive the commercial-free experience of our show on Twitch, which means you won't miss a minute. As a subscriber, you are the Eric Zane insiders. Hey, man, I'm going to lead on you to cheer, have fun, and, of course, participate in the chat room. You're part of the Eric Zane team, and thank you for being here. All right. As for these things known as bits, which I remember when I started this, hey, Eric, you going to have bits and emotes? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. First, emotes. I do not know what an emote is. I think it's a little picture by your name, and I guess that's a big deal. You want that? Special alerts for subscribers. Wait a minute. I'm reading the wrong one. Subscribe to Eric Zane Live on Twitch. Gives you access to the very cool emoticons, or emotes, as the kids say. Only subscribers get them. And whenever you're in the chat room, I see those emotes, and I love it. Now, Don wrote that. I don't give a fuck. Already it feels weird. You know, I've been doing this for 3 years with no other heads in the stew. And if Don thinks he's going to march in here and make me say words like, I see those emotes and I love it, he can suck my dick. Don, you know I love you. I'm totally kidding. Kind of. But that's the last time I'm going to say I'm totally kidding. Bits. I guess you buy these things. Like it's a Twitch currency, supposedly. And like if you give $500 or $5, you get 500 bits. A bit, I guess, is a penny. And when you drop a bit into that little jar or cup or glass, whatever the fuck it is there, apparently I get that. I don't know. I don't want to be stuttering John here, but I promised Don I would talk about it. New for subscribers of Eric Zane Live on Twitch are bits. If you like what we do, translation, what I do, cheer us a few bits. And I'm like, Don, what do you mean? Don't you mean give us bits? Oh, no, Eric, that's a cheer us a few bits. That's how it's worded? Yes, say it right. Cheer us a few bits. You'll see these just below the screen. You can buy bits. They're really cheap, and then you give them to me. It's easy, and the more you cheer, the higher you get on the leaderboard. I guess that's a thing. You want to be on the leaderboard? This sounds like a fucking scam. You'll be able to see where you rank on the leaderboard at our show page right here on Twitch. In the chat room, type cheer followed by the number of bits. So cheer 250 sends me $2.50. Okay. So have fun with that. If you like, if you don't, whatever. I don't care. Gift a sub now to be number one. I guess there's a chime when you guys give me something. Someone says, what chime? What is that chime? I think that when there's a new follow or someone drops something in the glass, I think it makes noise. Now, I can't hear that. Hollywood's World of Sports. Are you going to talk about anything fun today? Well, yeah, because I'm not talking about you. And here, this is a special thing you can appreciate. 300 seconds. Wait, how do I do that? Wait a minute. I used to be able to do that quite easily. Now I don't think I can. Shit, that makes me unhappy. Yeah, it's a 2-hour show, dumb shit. See the other 800 times when I said, fuck off, and I'll talk about whatever I want. There, how's that for listener appreciation? Shut the fuck up. Can we Ken drop the E out of uses? Can we unblock censored words? And he spells censored SENSORED. Good God, Kent. I have no idea. Don't ask me. You're asking me. I don't want to have to click every time someone says fuck. Yeah, I think you can figure it out, you knucklehead. Right away, you all are annoying the shit out of me here. Okay? No more suggestions about what to do. No more complaints. Nothing. Shut up. Let's get ahead of this really quick. Shut up. Josh says, Eric can't even get the title of his podcast right. You think he knows about the chat? Hey, that one's not my fault. I went to log in today and start this show, and there was a big thing. It says, we're having an issue at the Twitch headquarters. You can't update the show. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Just throw it up there. All right. Jason May says to Ken, just turn the chat filters off, dumbass. If Jason Mays is telling you how to do this, you know there's a problem. Okay. There is Dear Meathead later on today. That's coming up. I need a few more questions. Eric at ericzaneshow.com. I have some, but if you want, Jason calls you a dumb fuck. If you want to, if you have a question on your mind, please just, send it in. Dear Meathead, brought to you by JM Synthetics. Send it along, Eric at ericzaneshow.com. Always a good time talking to Dad. All right. This Twitch show live is bought and paid for by Irvine's Auto Repair Grand Rapids Hybrid. Thank you to them. If you need your vehicle fixed, you're going to take it over to Irvine's. Thank you. So quickly jumping on the Twitch train. All right. Day 2 of not eating like a jerk for your old pal Eric Zane. I am going to try not to get cocky here, get too excited about anything. I know this is the hardest thing I have ever done. It always is, and I always fail. It's only a handful of times in my life, one extended time, that I was, I guess, eating appropriately. But it's been a slow grind of my body becoming a disaster because I don't take care of myself anymore. Walking through this house, grabbing whatever sugar-filled snack or garbage snack I can and jamming it into my face has led me to put on a ton of weight. And you're like, I don't see it. It's like, well, yeah, it's because first of all, it accumulates around my waist. And you're not looking at my waist right now. I have a flabdomen. I'm afraid to get on the scale. And you're like, oh, I hate it when you say this, Eric Zane, because, you know, I would kill to be the weight that you're at right now. It's like, yeah, but I'm a little fuck. A little skinny Armenian gnome is not supposed to be the weight I am. I'm supposed to be 150 pounds soaking wet. That's what I'm supposed to be. To be over 180 pounds, which I'm assuming I am, is a shit show. I don't feel good about it. I'm not happy. I feel terrible. If I show up February for my physical in just a few months and I am like this, Byers is going to kick my ass. I don't want to deal with this shit. And here we are in the year that I got a kidney taken out. This is not just, I don't want to look fat. I want to live, for fuck's sake. I cannot get diabetes if I continue to eat like a dick. I am going to get it. So, day 2, yesterday. Success. I made it. I ain't proud of this. I'm white knuckling it the whole fucking time. Few handfuls of sunflower seeds, which are quite good, you know. I can say that in this attempting to resurrect my diet. I don't think I'm watching the sodium intake, which can be a problem. Because those damn sunflower seeds are loaded with salt. A couple of clementine oranges. Not the end of the world. No big deal. The key is no candy, no sweets. I ate nothing of that other than the clementine oranges. I'm just keeping it as simple as possible. I'm eating only a few things every day, like a dog, and then slowly going to introduce more food in over time. That's the goal. Went with the oatmeal, and not the quick oats shit, the good stuff that takes like several minutes to cook. No sugar in it. A couple of salads and a couple of chicken breasts. That's it. That is it. You're like, that doesn't sound too bad, Eric Zane. It's more balanced. It's a lot better than what I've been doing. It ain't perfect. It is not perfect. And then the key is okay, I got done. It was just like what I talked about yesterday. Got done with those chicken breasts. And by the way, I found a recipe, and I'm learning how to cook chicken breasts appropriately because, man, it does not take much to dry those fuckers out. And then it's like you're eating a shoe. Okay? You got to, first of all, 3 tablespoons vegetable oil. Got to be vegetable oil. Cannot be olive oil. Vegetable oil has a higher smoke point. Okay? You don't want olive oil. 3 tablespoons of oil. The chicken breasts are seasoned. Salt, fresh ground pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Hungarian paprika, basil. Put all that shit on there. Put the side you've seasoned down on the medium heat oil. Gentle sizzle. You don't want it to go blow up in your fucking face. Don't do the hot, don't turn it on high. Season the other side that's facing up. 5 minutes one side, flippy, 7 on the other. Did not do that the first of all, forget the stupid thermometer. It never works. Every time you're waiting for that thing to get 165 degrees, by that point, I don't know if those things even work. I think I need a better thermometer. I think the inside of that chicken breast 2 nights ago was like 300 degrees because when I bit into that thing, it was like eating cardboard. Okay? But I was worried about it not being done. It was definitely done. Holy shit. I did it 5 minutes one side, 7 minutes the other side last night. Much better, but still a touch dry. I think I need to reduce the temperature. It's tough, man. It's tough cooking those things right. They got to be juicy, though. But breasts they always screw me up. And they got to be the breasts that are sliced thin. So if you get those monster steroid ones, You gotta cut those. They can't be any more. You gotta cut them like sideways. They can't be any more than 1 inch thick. And then I get done. And it's like, hey, Eric, it's me, you fat fuck. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. How? There's that chocolate cream pie still in the fridge. You can eat a couple slices of pizza. No, leave me alone. You fat fucker. You're going to get diabetes. You're going to get heart disease, and I'm going to give it to you. Eat, you fuck. No, leave me alone. I went to bed. I made it. Linda writes, Eric, I also have sweet cravings after meals. I've been drinking 1/2 of the 0 sugar, 100 calorie chocolate muscle milk after lunch and the other half after dinner. It really helps tame the craving. Plus, it has 20 grams of protein. It's at Costco. Thank you, miss. Healthier than this is Radio Voice Linda, Candy Crush Linda, Alabama Linda. Healthier than the handful of Junior Mints I was having after meals. I also try to brush my teeth after eating. Did I say eating? And I get as far as I can from the kitchen when I'm done eating for the day. Keep up the good work. Well, that's not good work. It's 2 days. Muscle emoji. Signed, Linda. All right. Fight of my life. Day 3 today. Wish me luck. I wish you luck. There's all these Zaniacs on Zaniac Fit, which I have not joined that. It's a Facebook group or something. Somebody send me a link. I'll screw it up if I try to get after it. Apparently there was an ad. There was a Geico ad. You guys got a Geico ad? Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, I don't know. Says, what the fuck? Still got ads. Maybe it's going to take a day to fix. Maybe you got to wait till the next one. Mine was for Billie Eilish. Some of you got it. Give it time. Let it. Let this all work out. No panics. No panics. If you get an ad. 4 15-second ads. I know. Yeah, I know. It's all going to work out. It's all going to be okay. And the way the world is, they're like, I want instant. I got to have this taken care of this second. We just got to relax. It's going to be okay. I know you got an ad. Sarah says, they're loud as fuck. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go talk to the ad man and fix that. Amanda says, this sucks because I wasn't having it before. Well, here's how this works. I know you're a little stupid, so I got to explain this to you. And this one says, this is bullshit. Why even use Prime then? Yeah, look, relax. I can't give you an explanation right now. I can just tell you that it's probably going to be okay, though. Everything's going to be fine. If it doesn't work today, it'll work tomorrow or the next day. I'll get the answers, just can't get them right now. So just relax. It's going to be fine. You guys, seriously, this is new. I don't like things that are different, and it wasn't like that before. And it's like, well, I've been telling you for months, Amanda, that this is how this is going to be, and that it's going to work out. It's eventually going to calm down. Just relax. You got to learn to just, okay. Can't fuck this fucking bullshit. Sarah says, what a bunch of babies we are. You guys really are. You're a bunch of children. Oh my God. If only I need Don Collins in here right now. You see, right now it's like 5:35 in the morning for my pal Don. I don't have answers for you. Okay? And then Aram says, where is Don? We need Don to answer our questions immediately. We can't possibly wait through this. Holy shit. Oh, no. So, since Don is not here, let me just give you this advice. And by the way, Adam says, I didn't get any commercials. My advice is fuck off. That is my advice for you. I will tell my true fans here, my advice is shut your fucking mouths. Shut the fuck up and relax. It's going to be okay, you fucks. Shit, fuck, shit. All right. I have something fantastic for you. Bennett Flooring Installation. Jacob Bennett reached out to me and he says, I would like to do something fun similar to what Joe Martinez did last year. If you remember, Joe Martinez installed furnaces to audience members who were part of this. And the way he did it was people emailed in stories of, why they think that this would be an amazing gift. And, this kind of went down the road of people who couldn't afford it. I'll just say it. And really needed an upgrade. They were at a rough setup with the furnace system and just couldn't pay to have one installed. So Joe installed like 2, I believe, maybe 3. It was a while ago, so I forget. But I know for at least 2. Paid for everything. Bennett wants in on that giving train. I go, well, how do you want to do it? And he goes, I want to install flooring into the homes of 2 audience members. I go, well, what's the catch? He goes, no catch. I go, do they have to pay for the flooring that you're installing? He says, no. I go, well, what if they're installing a brand new wall-to-wall carpet? He goes, that's fine. Okay. So this is what is up. For Thanksgiving. And he said that he might have to get it installed a little bit after Thanksgiving, but this is a Thanksgiving-driven promotion. Jacob Bennett and Bennett Flooring Installation and his cousin Jason are saying thank you for you reaching out to them for the time that they've been a sponsor by giving away flooring to some lucky individual. And I don't even like to say lucky. I like to say in need. That's what he's doing. This is a classic giving back, giving forward type of deal. So if you can nominate yourself. It's not one of these deals where you just got to be a secret. No, fuck that shit. You're in need. Tell me and send me an email. Eric at ericzaneshow.com. Make it as long as you want with plenty of details. It might make me cry. I need to know what's going on. You got to fill me in, and I need to read all these and decide and discern. I'm going to have some help from the Queen of the Forest and the NFK. And yeah, that's right. The NFK is going to read these, and he's going to become a puddle, in addition to a puddle of urine and dried feces, a puddle of tears. And he's going to read, and the Queen of the Forest is going to read, and then I'm going to read, and we're going to find out, hey, we're going to have a little meeting there, say, which one stood out to you the most? Well, this is serious shit. So if this is you, don't be shy. Eric at ericzaneshow.com. Get after it. Let's take a look at the calendar here. The 21st, I know, is Sunday. Because I have the paintball event then. So, November 22nd, I will unveil the story. Okay, I'm going to keep it anonymous. But yeah, it's one of those things. So this is a little bit taking a page out of the old Free Beer and Hot Wings show. This is that's like the only thing I would take from the Free Beer and Hot Wings show. I would skip the boredom. But I always thought that was a nice gesture, the holiday break-ins, even though they still did it kind of wonky. Sorry, I got to be me. Everything's fucked up with that show. So you can nominate yourself. Please nominate yourself. Don't be shy. And reach out to me, Eric at ericzaneshow.com. And send that along as quickly as you can. Take a little time, write it out, or nominate someone, whatever you want. Okay? And thank you to Bennett Flooring Installation for that. You're very, very sweet. I see I may have to write in, both the kids' rooms have 25-year-old carpet. Yeah. And you know what? Whatever it is, give me the details. If you got to say, I mean, if you have to tell me exactly what's going on in your life, why you can't afford that, that helps, man. I want you telling me what you have to do in your life. This is really, you kind of have to reveal yourself, and I'll keep it anonymous when I talk about it on the show. But absolutely, I see Adam has gifted a Tier 1 subscription to JD Babe 2001. It's their first gift subscription in the channel. So, again, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Adam's 99 years old, and he figured it out. But I think he just gifted one of these subscriptions so that to that person, whoever JD Babe 2001 is. I may have known that in the past, but I don't remember now. That means that person, when I go live, won't have commercials. There better not be a commercial the next time there's a commercial, or I'm going to be pissed off and hate everything, Zane. Amanda got some info from Adam. She writes, Adam said to restart the app, and bam, no ads. You guys should have known that. Why is it your first go-to is say mean things to me? Why do you do that? Why can't you try to problems? This is the problem with America today. You freak out. You scream like a cock instead of fixing it your fucking selves. So now Adam is the one who had to fix it for all you fucking crybabies. I paid for this. This bullshit still got to restart the app, dick. Thank you, Adam. And Adam, by the way, that was a subscription to his lovely better half, Michelle. Man, this is why I didn't want to shut you down, Eric. Don't act like you knew. You didn't know. All right. Aram says it sounds like someone we know or I know. And the Duchess of New Jersey says, we learned it by watching you, Eric Zane. We learned it by watching you. Adam says, I want to be a moderator so I can get that sword. I don't know what you are talking about. But if you want to, I think I would consider that. I don't even know what a moderator does. I have no clue about this shit. You guys know more than me. So, Adam, just spell it out for me. And as soon as Big Dick Donnie Collins gets in here, not to be confused with Big Dick Donnie Veltman, we can get more information. Don is the key. Adam's like, it's like giving me a hammer. So, okay, this is like the new toy I have. So for those of you on the audio podcast, this is a fun that we're having on Twitch. So if you like listening to the podcast, after the fact, the audio, that's totally cool. I appreciate that wherever you download podcasts. Of course, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Twatter, Fucker, all those. I'm on all of them. I'm even on iHeart. If you want to listen on iHeart, I guess you can. All right. Where are we? Before I get to I'm going to get to hate mail in a second. I had a fun day with hate mail yesterday. Oh, boy. Yes. I do want to remind you that in addition to Irvine sponsoring Twitch, they also sponsor Facebook. And I do put the show up on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube after the live stream gets done. So you can check that out if you miss. That's fine. Doesn't matter how you get it. It all goes back to Twitch. But Facebook is brought to you by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV. At Eric Zane Show. Pardon me. At Eric Zane fan page. I'm fucking this up. Facebook.com/Eric Zane fan page on Facebook. Twitter is brought to you by Blue Frost IT. Please follow me there. These are all these little follows and subscriptions and things like that. Those are all painless, free things you can do that help me. So if you're like, I guess I'm not following him on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube, please do that. It really helps. At Eric Zane Show on Twitter, brought to you by Blue Frost IT. And then YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Bell notification. Thumbs up. Just search Eric Zane Show on YouTube. Brought to you by Frank Fuss, My Policy Shop Insurance. Yesterday on Facebook, I tweeted out the story of Jimmy Kimmel. Stand by. Jimmy Kimmel roasting Aaron Rodgers on Monday's show. Is it called Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel or Late Show? I have no idea. I just say Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel Live. I've always found that dude funny. But anyway, he does and by the way, Nick, Patriot Nick, he hates this guy. And I'm like, so every time I play a clip of Jimmy Kimmel, he's like, he's a hypocrite. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, yeah. On the Man Show, he put a girl on a trampoline. So he's a hypocrite. I'm like, I don't think I guess in the broadest of terms, meaning like he did something that is not cool today, and now he's acting like he can be critical of people who do that? Is that what you're suggesting? Because I'm having a hard time. Oh, yeah, man. 25 years ago on the Man Show, he was a misogynist. And I say, who gives a fuck? That is really odd to hear from someone who is claims to be a patriot and gets so butthurt over something like that. Who cares, you fucking idiot? Jesus, I was a misogynist on the radio for decades. I don't see you hating on me. I remember one time on the radio when I was here in Grand Rapids, I noticed shortly after we moved here that there's a lot of tall women. And I don't know why that is. And it's true. Well, every woman is tall to me because I'm a little shit. But I went on the air, and my take on that was West Michigan is the home of the big blonde Dutch bitch. And I actually said those words. I said, yeah, wait, man, I was walking through Meyer, man. I noticed, man, there's lots of tall bitches here. Like, that's what I was saying. And everybody's looking at me like, what? Yeah, that's right, man. West Michigan's home of the big, tall, blonde bitch. I actually did that. Don't believe me? Reach out to Fuckhead 1 and Fuckhead 2. They will confirm. So enough with the bullshit about Jimmy Kimmel sucks because he put a big-tittied bitch onto a trampoline. Shut up! My God. Anyway, I wrote Jimmy Kimmel. I forgot what something about Aaron Rodgers. points out why Aaron Rodgers is the worst of the anti-vaxxer. And let's be honest with each other here. He is an anti-vaxxer. And anybody who says, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but here's why I'm an anti-vaxxer is an anti-vaxxer. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. He's an anti-vaxxer. You can't say I'm not and then say all the things that anti-vaxxers say. Okay, it's all right. Just own it. You're an anti-vaxxer. Who gives a shit? There are anti-vaxxers that are listening to this right now. I still love them. They're dumb as fuck, but I love them. So all I did was posted the Kimmel bit, which was funny. It's a funny bit. And now I know exactly what I'm doing, okay? Because that is going to get the natives restless. So they can't help themselves. They have to attack me. Now, old Eric would fall for their trick every time and then get banned from Facebook. 5 times this happened. 5 times in the past year. Last time was September 12th. Last time I was banned from Facebook, it forced me into committing, which I'm glad I did, to Twitch. That's where this comes from. Nowadays, when people tell me to go fuck myself, I just go, okay, I will. So I've made that post. And what I love about these, the highlights I lifted from the comments is the angle that everybody, they always want to hurt me. They actually really want to rip me apart by saying things that they think are hurtful to me. So here's the tale of the tape. Lewis Miller wrote to Michael Miles, because I guess I don't need to say it. I'll just say Lewis Miller writes, at least Kimmel can keep his show on the air. Zane couldn't make it on a local radio station, which is 100% accurate. Justin Fairbanks wrote, referring to me, dude's been irrelevant since he got the boot from the morning show. 100% true. Well, I don't know. I mean, to a lot of people, I guess. To Justin, perhaps. To you, my ragtag bunch of followers on the podcast, you're like, no, he hasn't. He's got plenty of relevancy. So I got to argue with Justin on that. I have just enough relevancy to get your attention. Justin wrote, kind of sad, really. And then Deggy and E from the Detroit cast, which is back. It makes me very happy. Congrats. I'm glad you guys are back. Wrote, yet here you are. Lewis is back. He writes, he's not an anti-vaxxer. He thinks people who want the vax should get the vax. He doesn't want it, and that's his right. Eric Zane spreading lies and garbage. Which, by the way, on Twitch, if you think I am, get it out. Get it off your chest. Let it fly. Don't be scared. Get it all out. It's okay. Now, a lot of these people, they like going down the road about, I'm a loser, whatever. I don't have a job. But this one is like, Alex writes, yeah, Aaron Rodgers said he wants to have kids soon. And he's worried about fertility issues, which is a good concern regarding a vaccine, that has no information on long-term problems. But he's not done. He writes, Eric Zane is a washed-up radio host who has to do podcasts and side jobs now. Another liberal douchebag. All right, so that's the go-to. I used to work on the radio, but the whole deal about I have to do podcasts and side jobs now, and I wrote back to him, and I was like, so wait a minute, I'm a loser because I work Is that what we're doing here? Okay. I guess that guilty. I am doing what I can to keep the roof over my head, and I've been doing okay. You have no complaints from your old pal Eric Zane. I'll put in my hours. There is, let me know if you're in the audience and you think that there is a problem with me doing everything I can to, keep my wife happy, my dogs fed. Kevin with the TV on every day. I got to pay the energy bill for that. So that's a problem? I can't do that now? I mean, Jesus, I can't do a morning show. Are you telling me I'm a piece of shit because I'm doing all the other things to, I don't know, keep the heat on in the winter months? Holy shit, what the fuck? This one. You're a failed local radio host. I'm not sure what else is left for you. That's Lewis again. Lewis hates me so much. He's always beating the shit out of me for losing those radio jobs. Holy shit. Then he had, you were a good radio host. Now you're just another COVID turd. Okay. So that was my day yesterday. I did not get banned from Facebook. I did not lash out. This is helping me cope with my rage. Now, when I laid in bed last night, I'm like Arya Stark. Okay? Cersei, the Hound, Tyrion. I mean, who the fuck? Jamie. I do that. I lay in bed and I'm like, who am I going to kill tonight? Alex James Pulsifer, Justin Fairbanks, Free Beer, Russ, Lewis Miller. I'm like, and I got, what was the name of Arya's sword? Was it Pin or something little? Kenny, what the fuck was Arya's sword's name? Needle. Yes, Needle. So there you go. Pin. And then Corey in Maine. Like your crank. By the way, Corey, I saw you playing video games last night again. What is the name of your stupid channel? Go ahead, please. You can check out Corey's, that's Public Nuisance, Corey's dumb channel where he sits around. Is it Apex Legends? Is that the game you play? I might need to. Oh, all I got to do is click your name. Oh, is that right? See, I'm glad you're here to help me. Twitch.tv/public_nuisance. Right. And then you're playing a game called Chivalry 2. Is that the one when you swing the big sword? Public Nuisance's recently streamed categories. Chivalry 2, that looks fun. Grand Theft Auto 5, Left 4 Dead 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Star Wars The Old Republic. Man, that looks fun. I wish I had some time to do that. I really do. I would love that so much. He says, data me. Don't know what that means. Hang on. Okay. The good news is I got nothing but time. All right? Nothing but time to figure out how this whole thing works here on Twitch. Mike in somewhere Ontario, I forgot where you tell me, says, while you're at it, I stream as well. Give me a follow too. What the hell do you do? Mike has 66 followers. Make it 67 now. Oh, I can't do it because I got to log in. I don't have time for that shit. Are you the same thing? Are you a video game nerd? Now, there you go. Mike's playing his vids and talking shit. Let's talk some shit. All right. I got to get to my dad. I'm already late. Okay. Dear Meathead, brought to you by JM Synthetics. Online at jmsynthetics.com. Not to be forgotten is Patreon. When I get done with this podcast, I shut it all down and I go over to Patreon and I do more podcasting. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. That was the first hustle. Yeah, fuck you for working, Eric Zane. Bennett Flooring Installation. The sweetheart of the show right now with their giveaway. 616-318-0167. If you're in West Michigan and you need the flooring installed, help them recover the lost $1,500 that they're going to spend for the Thanksgiving giveaway by hiring them to install the flooring. Yeah, Zane, you should talk. I know. Shut up. Bennett Flooring Installation. Online at bennettflooringinstallation.com. 616-318-0167. Longtime sponsor of this show. I'll never forget it. I met Jacob in a coffee shop on the east side of Grand Rapids. Jason's a little bit of a mysterious, quiet guy. Jason's not going to sit there. This isn't like a big, giant personality. He speaks when he really has something to say. Sat down with Jacob, and we kind of just stared at each other. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Are we supposed to communicate into smoke signals here or sign language? We figured it out, though. He goes, sponsorship. And he leaves a check and just walks out the door. I'm like, okay, that was it. He didn't say another word. Haven't talked to him since.
Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now enjoy a large iced coffee for just $2. Add a breakfast sandwich to make a meal. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
The stockings are hung and the shopping has begun. This holiday season, shop Cincinnati favorite gift cards at Kroger. Grab a gift card to La Rosa's and enjoy a warm slice of pizza. Or snag a gift card to Grater's and treat yourself to something sweet. Whoever you're shopping for, you'll earn 4 times fuel points on Cincinnati favorite gift cards. Head over to giftcards.kroger.com/Cincinnati-favorites to complete your shopping list and support our local businesses. Available in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Louisville markets only. Restrictions apply. See website for details.
Thank you to Frank the Tank Fuss. Chris D just signed up for his services. So if you're self-employed like your old pal Eric Zane and you buy your insurance from the marketplace, loser, you gotta work, you stupid fuck, Eric. Reach out to Frank Fuss. He'll help you get your insurance through the marketplace. 616-914-4070. You can call or text him. He's going to send you a link. You make your appointment. Or go to buyinsurancehere.com. Fill out the form. He is a licensed independent insurance agent / broker. And, okay, if you've bought insurance before in the marketplace and you haven't used Frank, he's going to get some information from you and find out for you whether or not he can get you a better policy for at the same or less money, or maybe just a little more, but a hell of a lot better insurance. What I'm telling you is bang on his door, and his services don't cost you anything. It's a free service. So what are you waiting for? Just call or text or go to buyinsurancehere.com and just let him work his magic. That doesn't take you any more than 5 minutes to do that. And then he does it all, and then he reports back what he's finding. He's like a scout. He goes out in the insurance world and takes care of it for you. Doesn't matter where you are in the U.S. Call or text the tank, 616-914-4070, or go to buyinsurancehere.com. Let's bring in my dad for Dear Meathead. Again, brought to you by JM Synthetics.
Boy, you're just on time. I was going to call you.
Well, I'm actually a few minutes late, technically, Dad.
Yes, you are.
3?
Yeah.
3 minutes according to my watch.
I don't like to be late, but I kind of, I was kind of on a roll, you know?
Well, hey, the audience forgives you.
They're great. They have. They're always so spectacular. Been nothing but loving to me for many, many years.
Wow. You know, you started this program of yours, I don't know, a few years back.
Correct.
And I think you did a tremendous job, you know.
Oh, I tell you what, it's been a lifesaver. I didn't even know what to expect, to be honest with you. I've told the story many times with the audience.
Well, it didn't happen by itself. You made it happen, son.
It was a series of things, you know.
Well, hey, you did it.
Well, thank you, Dad. I appreciate that.
You're great, honey.
Hey, do me a little favor.
Do a what?
Do me a little favor.
What?
I think your audio on your phone might be just a touch too loud.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. No big deal.
Work at it.
No big deal. Take your time. I got nothing but time.
Hang in there. How is that now?
Sounds perfect. It was just giving me a little bit of feedback, you know?
Yeah. Well, now I can't hear anybody.
I don't believe you. How is our sweet Joanne doing?
The sweet Joanne is sitting there just like a big box of candy bar.
Can you tell me, am I screwing something up? Birthday for Joanne.
Yeah.
When is it?
16.
I thought it was coming up. Okay, I got it down. I got to write that down, and we're going to it's going to be a blowout. In fact, me mentioning that, she's probably going to get tons of gifts from this audience. You realize that?
Hey, can you turn your volume one more notch up?
No, you have to turn your...
Oh, I got to turn mine up.
Yeah, go ahead and turn it up a little bit, Dad. It's cool.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
There, we're back to the humanoid.
We're back to the humanoid, you say?
Yes. We used to be the jungle people, now we're the humanoids.
Dad, this is a critical time of the year for you because the leaves are falling, and I
was out quite late yesterday. Hand picking them, Joanna says, but no, I raked them completely clean, and this morning is a mess again.
Yeah, I know. And then, tomorrow it's going to be windy, so tomorrow might be one of your last days of a big amount of leaves, and that is going to drive you crazy. But my God, it's like an 8-hour day of work for you to get all these leaves picked up.
I spent about 3 hours yesterday with I got the power equipment in there, you know.
Right.
It does a good job, but I have a half a dumpster full already. What is it?
A lawnmower.
No, this is a special lawnmower, man. It does a hell of a job.
Wait a minute. Did you just refer to the lawnmower as special power equipment?
It's a power equipment, all right, because I rake it and make it in rows, and then this equipment picks it up.
Right, yeah, a lawnmower.
Yeah. It's a special equipment. I can't. Joanne got a kick out of that.
Well, yeah, of course. I did that. So did everybody. I'm drooling. So did everybody else. Dad,
it was almost dark when I come in.
Now, Dad, knowing your history of, shovel full of snow, throw it into the backyard so it melts, it wouldn't surprise me if you've got a pair of scissors and you're cutting the leaves up into individual strips.
No, you're overdoing it now. No, whatever comes down, I'll pick them up until the next time.
All right. Well, you know what? As long as you're having fun, and I know that there's a great feeling of accomplishment when one gets work done.
Yes, believe me, picking up leaves with the mower and all this, whatever it is, and you look at a clean grass, it's rewarding.
Well, heck yes, it is. I am right there with you on that, Dad, without a doubt.
You've got a bigger mess up in your property.
Oh, my gosh. You're not kidding. I need you up there.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. If you didn't, I would pick you up and drop you off there if you wouldn't wander off in the woods and end up living with wolves.
Hey, I've done that.
All right. Well, Dad, John has a question for you, and so I'm going to get to that, okay?
Yeah, hello, John. How are you doing, buddy? Okay.
John says, hey, Ruben, I am going up north for 5 days to the Upper Peninsula. I'm heading deep into the woods. I'm going to set up camp, spend 5 days. He's going to set up camp for 5 days and hike around the UP and doing photography. His question is, do you have any suggestions on being alone in the woods for 5 days?
I just don't recommend that. I really don't. You got to have at least one other person with you. Because I'm not a person that worries about things happening, but things could happen. You got to have somebody else with you just in case you need help.
Okay, so...
It's my forte, you know?
Yeah. So let me get this straight. I wrote down, you're not the type of person to be worried about things happening, but things happen.
Things does happen, you know? So I don't leave myself available for that thing to happen.
And when John says you have any suggestions on being alone in the woods for 5 days, your recommendation is don't do it.
Well, I don't recommend that. You got to have somebody with you.
All right, so you heard it.
Probably a woman, that'd be nice.
You heard it. You heard it, John. Dad says cancel the trip.
No, don't cancel it. But then again, be extremely ready for something that goes wrong.
Okay. Extra safe.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm not afraid of animals coming at me, but I'm afraid of other humans coming at me.
Oh, okay. It's some of the people have. I got you. Is that one of the reasons why when I go up north, you get super worried when I go by myself?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Okay. Hey, I got a special surprise for you.
Okay.
Dad, you know what Facebook is, right?
Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I announced that Dear Meathead was happening on Facebook, and sometimes people write questions in right there. So I'll announce it like yesterday, and then I'll see comments with a question about like what John asked you. But someone had a comment, and it says, "I miss your dad. He looks amazing." Signed, Maria Zaitunian.
Oh, my God.
Yes, that is your son, my brother Norman's former wife.
Wow.
Yes. And
wow.
So I said hello to her. She said she loves listening to the show, and I said thank you, and I told her I love her, and then that was it. So she's hearing this right now, Dad. Maria is. So there you go.
Maria, that was the sweetest thing you could have said.
Yeah, she said you look fantastic.
And Joanne just said, hi, Maria.
That's very sweet. What was that other thing she said?
She says, we miss you.
Of course. Yeah, maybe, who knows? I mean, maybe this will be the next thing that'll cause Maria and Norman to get married for the third time.
Hey, I don't know about Norman, man.
Yeah, see what...
You brought another case.
You're better off alone. Dad, don't say another word.
Hey, he's a man of his own, you know.
Oh my God. For those who don't know, my dear brother Norman, my dad's son from his very first marriage many years ago, fell in love with Maria. They got married. It didn't work out. It ended. They got remarried, and then it also did not work out. So here they are at this stage in their life. So there's Maria, my sweet, I guess technically my former sister-in-law, but always very, very sweet and kind.
Maria was a very happy person.
Yes.
She had a lot of life in her.
Oh, yeah. We always got along great. All right, Dad, I'm moving on. Jim has this. He writes, Dear Meathead, what advice can you give Eric for getting rid of the mice in Grayling?
I really don't think I gave him any advice because I didn't have any clue how to get rid of them. all I did is the kid open up a box. Oh, there's turd in there, so I put some more crap in there, to kill them, and I never got them.
Yeah.
They're always there.
Yeah, for as long as you've owned it, they've lived there.
I totally got rid of them.
You did?
And then they were there tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, Dad, I have had nothing but struggles.
Have you got a remedy for that?
Not yet. Still searching. It is a great mystery, Dad. And I've got a number of suggestions. I haven't done all of the suggestions, but one day I will defeat the mice, hopefully.
I mean, you have climbed up all the way up on the top, did all kinds of things. The only place I would think that they come in is the bottom of the door and the entry door.
Yeah, I'm still...
They always go in that cupboard, the bottom one.
I need to set up some trail cameras or something to find out where they're coming in from, those bastards.
You got to put a camera in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
When you get them,
Mike can get him a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike can get your camera.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine if we've got a FBI operation sting to find out where those stupid mice are coming in? My God.
Those suckers, I hate them. I cleaned the place up, spotless and all that. No, steal everything. Tomorrow, a bunch of turds.
Yes. And then there's the idea of whenever they get the mice get in the traps, I always feel terrible. Little bugger gets killed. I hate it. It breaks my heart every time.
Yeah. Hey, I remember you really put a lot of traps around, but they still come in.
I'm still doing it. I got 2 just the other day when I was up there, Dad.
Man, where the heck could they be coming?
I know it. All right. Hey, Joe writes, Dear Meathead, what do you think of daylight savings time and us falling back?
I'll tell you, I was quite confused.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that anymore.
I mean, according to Joanne, they shouldn't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, why does this even happen?
Just to confuse us.
Joanne, just to confuse us.
I know. I mean, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I mean, all
of a sudden I looked outside.
Yeah.
It's almost like early hours. It's pitch dark.
I know it, and you've seen it for 87 years now. I've seen it for 51, and it's still ridiculous. I hate it.
I do too.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I don't know what the advantage is. Do you?
No. Other than the brats in the morning getting ready for school, but forget it. I don't care.
Oh boy.
Adam writes, Dear Meathead, have you ever found anything, you or Joanne found anything that works to keep the mosquitoes away besides bug spray?
Garlic.
Really? Garlic, you say?
Get some garlic oil and rub it on yourself, or wear a cube of garlic around your neck if you're a fisherman.
You hear that?
Okay, cube of garlic around neck if you're like fishing or something.
Yeah.
And then the other one is rub garlic on your body. Is that what Joanne said?
Garlic powder, Joanne?
No, garlic oil. Just put
garlic oil.
Just a dot here and there. You don't have
just a little dot here and there.
What if you smell like garlic oil and people think you smell like it's horrible,
What do you want? Convenience or smell?
The people or the mosquitoes?
Okay. You can't have both. What you're saying is you can only have one or the other.
Did you hear what Joanne said? Get rid of people or
yeah. In some cases, it's win-win.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Hey, I think one of these days, when you're going up there, you just invite me as well. Somehow get me up there with the two of us together can really do a powwow.
You were talking about mice or mosquitoes?
No, Just being up north with you.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Anytime you want. I would love you to be up there. Well, I mean, the last time.
Out there and slept on a couch you had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to get you a different place to sleep. That one is not comfortable to sleep on, Dad.
It didn't matter.
I'll get a new bed. I've got one of those inflatable beds. You sleep right on it there. You'll have you can sleep. O'Neill will sleep on the bed with you. He loves you forever.
Oh, there you go. Hey, years ago it didn't matter because it was numb.
Uh-huh. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Moving on here. Stevie writes this. Hello, Ruben. We are updating our home before selling it, and my husband and I are butting heads on one thing. Would you, Ruben, rather have carpeting in your bedroom or wood floor? Signed, Stevie.
I'd definitely like to have carpeting.
You're a fan of carpeting. You like the way it feels, keeps the room warm.
That area requires a little warmth, and the floor really does not exactly offer that to you.
Uh-huh.
And the wood floor stays cold.
Need warmth. Wood doesn't offer it up to you.
No.
Got it.
Carpeting is the best thing because we have carpeting in our floors.
But doesn't it get a little dirty? It's harder to clean.
Yeah, well, if anybody had a wife like mine, she's the hell out of that.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, not really. I do some of the vacuuming.
Right on.
She does all.
Hey, she does. She's like, that's nonsense. You do not do that. All right.
I'm getting opposition on that.
Sure. Dad, finally, Jacob writes this. Today is the 46th anniversary, November 10th, 1970, whatever it was, 74, I guess, 75, I'm not really sure, that the Edmond Fitzgerald sank. Do you remember it? Do you remember when the Edmond Fitzgerald went down here just north of Whitefish Point in Michigan here?
I really don't remember it unless like this morning I heard it again on the news. So then, yes, I do remember it when it's reminded me.
Okay, so
it was sad event.
29 people died.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And then the guy made the song.
I'm sorry?
And then that guy made that song. Do you remember the song?
Yeah.
Fitzgerald,
Yeah. That was very sad.
Yeah, November 10th, 1975.
Yes.
Joanne is right.
The whole crew.
Yes, 29 sailors.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It was very sad.
Boy, that's kind of a bummer note that we're ending on. I should have led with that question. To end on that one is kind of a bummer. I apologize for that.
Hey, we can't all have laughter all the time in our lives.
Yeah, we do what we can.
Sadness.
We do the best that we can. Okay, well, you realize, Dad, we are, let's see, Thanksgiving is on November 25. We are 15 days away from the Thanksgiving extravaganza at Mike's house.
Yes.
It's Lizzie's birthday.
And it's Liz's birthday.
Elizabeth's birthday. Okay, I got to remember that one too. I should just save it in my phone. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm excited about that.
She says she accepts cash.
Yes, we got to help her. Hey, I'm trying to get. Hey, I'm
kidding.
I'm trying to get my brother-in-law Kevin, your buddy, to go with us. And I can't promise anything because he loves to just sit around and watch TV. So
I don't know what that is. I mean, have some kind of hobby other than watching.
Yeah, I know it, man. I'm not kidding you. 14 hours every day. Wakes up and just watches TV. That's it. And I
hope he's listening, but that's such a waste of life.
What? He loves it. That is what he prefers.
I can't believe he loves it. He just says it because it's habit, so he calls it. I love it.
I don't know about that. Listen to me. When he was living with his brother David, they didn't have a TV. So I am not kidding you. He would sit in a chair with nothing and just stare at a wall for 14 hours. I think it made his brain mush. And now he's got this TV, and man, he watches the Red Wings. And last night he watched the basketball game and the football. He loves the Green Bay Packers and the Lions, and it's just
It's entertaining him. He's accustomed to something new.
Oh yeah, he loves it, and I'm like, hey, you want to do something? He goes, God no. About the extent of his entertainment is to come up here and tell me someone's at the door and scare the hell out of me and smear peanut butter on the cabinets.
Oh my God, get a life.
Exactly. So we should fix him up with a date. Can you imagine if he started bringing somebody home?
Oh boy.
Maybe we should get him a hooker.
He wouldn't know what to do with it. He wouldn't.
No. All right, Dad, this is getting off the rails. I love you guys very much, okay? And everybody loves you too, you know?
Love you right back, honey, and looking forward to seeing you.
Okay, Joanne, we got a birthday coming up, November 16th. That's awesome. Happy birthday early. And I'll talk to you at about that time, and we'll do it again next week, okay?
All right, and hug that gorgeous wife of yours.
You know it. Okay, likewise.
I love you, honey.
Okay, see you guys.
I love the audience. Wonderful people you are.
They love you too, Dad.
Ciao.
Okay, ciao. See ya.
Now.
Bye-bye. He's been saying ciao for as long as I can remember. I actually remember when he started saying it. If you're a child of divorce, you witnessed something at one particular time. It's and the parents don't know it, but you know it. There comes a day when your mom or dad, or both, when they get divorced, changes it up. Changes how they look, changes how they act, the car they drive, the clothes they wear, the music they listen to, the hair on their head, the hair on their face. Just look at Free Beer from 5 years ago to now. You can see all this play out. Anyway, my dad did this. And I'll never forget it. One day, I'm like, okay, Dad, bye. He gave me another box. He used to always give me toys when we get done with our visits. And he'd give me a toy, and my mom couldn't afford the toys, and so it'd piss her off because she was jealous. God rest her soul. I come walking in the door with a new box of Micronauts or something like that. And just before he says goodbye and gets into his Caprice Classic, the new car, he'd be like, ciao. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Ciao? Who says ciao? And he's said it since then. It's changed man. Different dude. Anybody who's been divorced goes through that. It throws you into a midlife crisis. Happens to all of them. They just don't know it. Dear Meathead, brought to you by JM Synthetics. Online at jmsynthetics.com. The biggest compliment you can give me is by banging on the door of my sponsors and supporting them. That is. There's a couple things that started out as sorry, I just read a note that started out as the lifeblood of the show. The first hint was Patreon. I think I can do this. The second hint was when sponsors started to emerge. And in this incarnation of the show, Rick from TC Paintball, Big Dick Donnie from Back Alley Comedy Club. And I was like, oh, my God. So that's it. You know, I can sit here and do this till the day I die, as long as you support the sponsors. So support JM Synthetics. So kind of Jason to support the show. JMSynthetics.com. And as always, just go to jmsynthetics.com, pick out what you want. There's a phone number right on the page. Call it. I think it's 616-747-0233. I might have that memorized, but probably not because I'm a dumbass. And then tell Jason what you want or text it to him, and it'll show up on your door. He'll work out the payment. It's a Venmo deal. All right. Big Dick Donnie Collins. Speaking of Canadians I love, Don is the man. I think it's very early for him because he's in California. Don writes the subs, which I've talked to you about, and the bits are making nice sounds for all of us. We hear them. No, I don't. I've got it shut off on my end. Eric, you may have to turn up the sound a bit so you can hear them. You don't want that. You do not want that. That is a distraction. Sarah writes, Eric can't stand the sound of the dog snoring, so I doubt he'll want to hear the chimes. She knows me. You are correct. What I don't know is I'll just see it at the end. How does that sound? Patriot Nick. Patriot Nick is another example of someone who agrees with me zero on politics and COVID. But we are so close. He is such a brainwashed idiot. Oh, my God. He's the one who hates Jimmy Kimmel because he's a hypocrite, because he had a girl on a trampoline. But yet we are so tight. Always love the Dear Meathead segment. It's great to hear how much more intelligent your father is than you. He spelled then, T-H-E-N. Oh, dear God. It's terrible when in a sentence you're beating me up about my intelligence. You use the wrong four-letter word. T-H-A-N. You knuckle-dragging twat. Jesus. Don, some of the complaints about the ads is that they are super loud. I don't know how to negotiate that. Corey writes, if you have a sub now, just restart the app. The commercials will disappear. Don, question for you. When they have a sub, do they have to do it every month? And is that $5 a month that from the Amazon Prime that goes to you and me? Is that how that works? Let me know. Or I'll just ask you on my own. I'm the last to know about all these things, Don. I talked about it earlier on the show. I barely know how to make this live stream even operate. It's a miracle we've gotten this far, Don, frankly. Yes, sub is $5 a month. $2.50 to you and $2.50 to Twitch. Oh, I get it. Cool. Thank you. Sarah, if you complain one more time about the ads, well, I can't do anything. But shut up. Okay, enough. Relax. We get it. This is why your kids keep complaining. Because you have taught them that even though nothing can be done for you, if you keep complaining, it'll make the misery for everyone, which will make you happy. That's why your kid is a fuckface. You have taught that kid to be a loudmouth, complaining asshole. Shut up! Oh, my God. Look at you. You're all over the thing. I'm deaf. Too loud. How do we address this? Shut up! Jesus. See, Don? This is what we deal with. This is going to be a regular thing. Holy shit. All right. Moving on. Real quick, I got to take care of some business. Horizon Hydroponics is one of my key sponsors that I've sold, got on the air, got on the podcast air, selling it out of the trunk of my car. So, some of you smoke pot. Some of you go to a retailer and buy it. Some of you buy it from a friend. I don't know. In Michigan, you can grow a lot of it. And in some of our great states, you can grow plenty as well. Some people, as a hobby and for fun, grow their own cannabis. That is so a thing now. It is not a thing you do on the down low. Now I don't. But if you do and you're growing, anywhere in the U.S., I want you to bang on the door of Horizon Hydroponics, Horizen, hydroponics.com. When you go to the website, you can buy and have it sent to you for free if you buy $250 or more to anywhere in the U.S. If you're local, you can buy whatever you want and then pick it up. All right? The reason why you want to buy it online is because when you use the coupon code Zane Show at checkout, you save 10%. How about that? Okay. If you like, though, you can make the trek out and shop through the store. They have 4 brick and mortar locations, Alpine and Grand Rapids, Growers Outlet in Byron Center, Kalamazoo, and Lansing, Michigan. Or online anywhere in the U.S., Horizon, Horizen, hydroponics.com. Closer to home, if you are in West Michigan and you need a dumpster, yes, I have a business that will deliver a dumpster to your house. Or as Kyle from Dumpster Divers says, a dumpy. A little bit different than dumpsters you see in your neighborhood when so-and-so's ripping off his roof. They are high walls, short boxed, don't eat up a lot of space, freshly painted, look good, cheaper than anyone else, just as much room, okay? The high wall dumpster. A door that opens up, you can walk into the damn thing and then get rid of the clutter in your house. What a liberating feeling to get rid of all that shit. We just had another kid move out. We're empty nesters outside of the NFK here. But I'm just like throwing shit away. Where's my this? Where's my that? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Disappeared. Just declutter that house. They also specialize in junk removal and demolition. Call or text 616-375-9962 for information. Question I get asked is, why are they cheaper? Well, because when you buy from the other idiot dumpster company, they price point it at a heavier weight limit that the dump charges them. It's a way they screw you. You can't possibly fill it up with enough shit to hit that weight limit. So you're paying for a weight limit you can't hit. Dumpster Divers says, well, that's bullshit. So they charge it appropriately. I just got one. We filled it up, and then Kyle came and picked it up. All right. We had an incident at the house yesterday, and I love telling you about this. In fact, I was talking with Team Knuckle Dragger yesterday at the gym. And you know what? Let me get to that first. Because I know that they're probably watching. I have some show and tell for you. Team Knuckle Dragger consists of 2 dudes at the YMCA. Andrew, who is a Tier 2 Patreon member, who is the loud one of the two, and Knuckle Dragger Brian. Both put in 3 hours a day lifting weights. These are the guys that I busted for not doing legs, and they look like a triangle, top heavy, and I think I got on their nerves about that because today they're doing legs. Yeah, you want to do it with us? Let's see. Put your money where your mouth is. I said, well, I didn't say I could do your leg workout. I'm just saying your upper bodies look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and your lower bodies look like a quadriplegic. So, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I don't blame me. I'm looking. I see it looks like fucking spaghetti noodles hanging out of your shorts. Jesus. Well, knuckle dragger Andrew unbelievable. Wait till you see this. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be pissed. As you know, I'm so relatively new to Twitch, I'm bound to screw this up. So it looks like it's going to work. There it is. Holy shit. Check this out. Check this out. I see them yesterday. I go over to the treadmill, and these are the bastards who put the fart machine underneath the treadmill. These are the bastards that gave me the styrofoam 45-pound plates. They fit right in with you animals enjoying this show right now. Check this out.
So, Zaniac fans, I just thought I'd come to you here from Team Knucklehead. So when Zane talks about his blistering cardio workouts, this is what you got. I just kind of wanted to keep it real for the Zaniacs out there. So Team Knuckle Dragger will keep you posted on what's going on and all the bullshit that's flying around. Just want to make you aware. Have a good day, y'all.
What an asshole. All right. So, obviously, you guys love Team Knuckle Dragger. You think it's great. Yes. Okay. Yes, I was walking. First of all, it's better than standing still. Okay. And let me tell you what I'm thinking. Stevie says, wait a minute, workout shaming, not cool. No, it's absolutely cool, Stevie. It's all good for this show. Don't you be offended by that. That's motivation for your old pal Eric Zane. You see, I'm not a snowflake. If somebody wants to, and I have busted these guys bad. I've called them meatheads, knuckle draggers, Trump supporters. I've made fun of their stupid legs. So this is fair. There is nothing wrong with them doing what they did. I support the move. In fact, I walked up to him and he goes, hey, I got something for you. I go, what the fuck did you do now? And then he showed me the video right there. And I go, you asshole. I go, send that to me right away. I need to show this to these people. So do not, in my own little corner of the world, think that this is a problem. This is 100% above board. If I am going to sit here and call you all stupid, this is fair. I have never shied away from anything like that. Already, we're getting support for Team Knuckle Dragger. Adam says, thank you to Team Knuckle Dragger. So, all right, fine. Yesterday, on day one of my getting back to my playing weight, I walked and jogged for 20 minutes. Aram says that's how Eric trained for the race that we bet on. No, wait a minute. That was much different then. I am getting back to a really basic level of working out. Yesterday, what was 20 minutes? Hey, 21. Okay. And I got up to 12 minutes a mile on my jog. I am taking it easy. All right. And so, one day at a time. I know I swore off running, but I suddenly feel like if I can drop this weight, I can possibly get back after it. I know I said I'm not going to, but you know what's going to happen if I stop running? If I stop taking care of myself and exercising. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to become diabetic. I'm going to get heart disease. I'm going to die younger than I should. And I have too much to do to be worried about any problems with my health. All right? So you guys go ahead and make fun of me all you want. All that is fuel for my tank, you assholes. And a team knuckle dragger, bring it on. I encourage you to, in fact, I want you people to know that yesterday I bench pressed 115 pounds. That is a new personal best. I did it twice. Okay. Wait a minute. I had 30, 70. Yeah, 115 pounds. I had 35 pounds on each side and a 45-pound bar. That is 115 pounds. I was extremely proud of myself. And you guys can sit there all you want. The bar is not 55. Andrea knows more than any of us, and she told me it's 45. I defer to a professional. The woman was a power lifter, for God's sake. Don't tell me the bar's 55, dick. Anyway. What a day this has been. I have not enough time. I got to get out of here by 10 o'clock. And then I got to... I've got a 10:15 smarter than a former drug dealer trivia game. Normally it's 10:30, but I'm going to kind of wrap this thing up and then get right after that. We had a NFK moment yesterday at the household. Now, one of the things Andrew from Team Knuckle Dragger did, he goes, "What's the story on the NFK?" He goes, "Seriously, because we always bust each other's balls." He goes, "Serious. What?" I go, "Well," and I gave the background. Most of you know, a year and a half ago, lived with my brother. Always lived with my brother. My brother-in-law, David. David passed away. The sister, Diana, my wife, says, "Well, now you live with us." And she goes, "Right, Eric?" I go, "Yeah, of course." I've never been one to mince words. He's a fucking slob. And Diana knows it. I know it. And I'm doing my best to make it so he's not a slob. So we used to have problems with him shitting, and then the toilet is a disaster, and then he doesn't clean it. And I finally said, "Hey, dude, okay, we need to do this." So he's cleaning the toilet now. Before that, though, we had to take care of the rage issues. And I explained to Andrew that I won him over. I'm like, "Dude, I'm here to help you. I'm going to take you to your doctor's visits." "I don't want to go to the doctor." I go, "Well, you don't have a choice. It's all good cop, bad cop." I go, "Your sister's in charge of this house. And she told me to tell you you're going to the doctor. So that's my job. So if you want to fight with your sister, she's over there. But I'm just telling you, you are not going to win that." And so he's like all grumpy and an attitude about that. I go, "Kevin, the only reason why she's doing that is because she doesn't want to bury you. If you're going to live in the house, you're going to take care of yourself. That's the only rule. And, oh, by the way, new rule, clean up the shit freckles on my toilet. You have got to do that." Okay. So I don't inundate him with the rules and shit because I don't want his head to explode, and I want to keep the sanity and keep the peace in the household. I just kind of keep my distance. Talk to him, kind to him, engage him when I can, but occasionally comes in here and scares the shit out of me, as we all saw. But I noticed that some of the, if he uses a bowl and puts it back, well, he shouldn't put it back. He should just put it in the dishwasher or the sink. I don't care. And so he just, let's say he has the Moo Goo Gai pan in the bowl, and then he gets done eating it, and then he takes a paper towel and wipes the inside with his Mr. Krabs claw hands, and then throws the paper towel away and puts the bowl back, and then takes the paper towel with crab hands and wipes the spoon and puts the spoon back. When I caught him doing it, I go, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I just washed it. I go, yeah, that's not washed. There's still food in it, and it's gross. Just put it in the sink. You don't even have to put it in the dishwasher. Just put it in the sink. I'll take care of it. No big deal. Oh, okay. Okay, great. He kind of gives me a little bit of attitude. He doesn't like me telling him what to do, which is kind of why I don't bust him about everything all at once. God knows I could. But we got to live with this guy till the day he dies. I don't want my household turned upside down with a fucking war. I've learned enough when raising children. Yesterday, I told you the story about how he filled up the cereal bowl. And he walked through the house to the chair and dropping cereal everywhere, and the dogs are eating the Captain Crunch, and he doesn't bother picking it up. I was like, oh, fuck, I don't know. After the podcast, I go downstairs. No bowl in the sink. And I'm like, now this is another phenomenon. You have to tell him 1,000,000 times. When he would drink the Ham's beer or the Busch, he leaves about half an inch of beer in it, and then he doesn't dump the can out. He just puts it into a bag. And then when I take the empties back to the store, it's always gross and sick, and my hands get wet, and it's awful. So I said to him, I go, Kevin, when you're done drinking a beer, don't walk all the way over to that bag and put it in there. Put it upside down in the sink, and I will take care of it. You don't have to. It's actually less work. It took 6 months to get that to be put into practice. So it's no surprise when I go downstairs and there's no bowl and no spoon in the sink. So now there is a polluted bowl somewhere in the house and a polluted spoon somewhere in the drawer. I go, Kevin, yes. Did you eat a bowl of cereal earlier? Yeah, uh-huh. I go, well, where's the bowl? I washed it. I go, yeah, you don't have to do that. We got a dishwasher, and I'd rather you put it, and I said, I'd rather you put it in, and I've said this before. This is about the 4th time I've told him this. I'd rather you put it in the sink. Okay, well, all right. He didn't like me telling him anything. I go, yeah, dude, put it in there. I go, yeah, just, because, the next time I tell him, I'm going to say, look, dude, because when the peanut butter was on the cabinet, I had to take a picture of it and show him. We're going to have to get down to actually showing him evidence to make the connection. So then I don't know what bowl is put back, and I don't know what spoon is put back. So what did I do? I got every spoon out of that drawer and every bowl out of that cabinet and put them in the dishwasher. Fuck! No, not with water. Kate says he washed it, threw it away washed it with water. No, he doesn't wash it with water. He just takes a paper towel and wipes the milk and puts the fucking thing back. And I'm like, oh no, what are you doing? No. Aram says the bowl below the bowl he used is contaminated also. Oh, I know. I'm way ahead of you. I took them all out into the dishwasher. It's like, holy shit, what the fuck? I'm telling you, the next big killer virus that you all are not going to get the vaccine for is going to come from here. Forget wet market. It's going to come from this house. Patriot Nick says paper plates don't seem like a bad idea now. Correct. Affordable Limousine and Party Bus encourages you, if you're in need of a job, to look them up. Buscareers.com. They're looking for experienced drivers with a Class B license with passenger endorsement. AffordableLimousine.com at buscareers.com. Just like my man, Jason Schaefer. Oh, my God, I'm so proud of you. So happy that you're working for them. It took forever. I don't know what the hell happened in getting you on there, but it ended up working out, so that's good. A&E Heating and Cooling. Call Joe Martinez, 616-516-8579. If you need a furnace installed, that's who you call. They install the Comfort Maker brand of furnaces and air conditioners, the best in the business. You're going to pay less, though, because Joe's installing it. He doesn't mess around with all the extra hidden costs and things like that. Joe used to work for a company, and it was a big company in town. And Zane's not going to say who it was. No, it was Penning Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Joe worked for that company. In fact, I hired them. Joe worked for them at the time to install a boiler that I have downstairs. Joe installed the boiler. And he was working for the man at the time. And before that happened, the folks from Penning came in, and there was a salesman with them. And this guy says, "You need a boiler." Now, truth be told, I didn't, but I fell for it. So, and also at the time, I was making the Freeburn Hot Wings NHL money. So he goes, and this guy knew it, and he goes, "You need a boiler. A tankless water heater, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know." So I go, "What's that? What does it mean?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, dude, that's the best." So I go, "All right, sounds good." So there's like a ton of money I paid for this fucking thing. And I'm glad I did now, but I didn't really need it. Okay? I could have gotten away with just a fine water heater. Okay? Oh, boy. But Joe, like I said, was working for that outfit. And then finally he said, "I can do better. And I don't have to have all of that overhead and all that sales bullshit. I'm just going to go and help people and make a great living doing it by making the customer happy." That's what he does. Reach out to Joe, 616-516-8579, and get that furnace tuned up for $79. Mention my name, please. I just had somebody reach out via Facebook and mention that to me. That they, Joe Young writes, "I had Joe Martinez out to tune up the furnace today. Great guy. We'll definitely use him again. Yes, I told him I heard about him on the world famous Eric Zane Show podcast. You are the best, Joe. Thank you so much. That's how we do the show." Pat McAfee had Karen Rodgers on again. We need to check this out. Where is it? Okay. After Rodgers went on there, spewed out all his bullshit, talked about how I didn't lie to anybody. Okay, I said that I was immunized, and I was immunized. Well, what the hell does that mean? Well, yeah, I'm a weirdo, and I took all my homeopathic bullshit that I'm not going to reveal, and I talked to my doctors, and they said I'm immunized, so I was immunized. And the Packers knew this. They knew that he had tried this shit. I think the Packers are actually just as much or more at fault than him, which is kind of interesting because they got a $300,000 fine. They should have, if they wanted to do this right, the Packers, said, "Yeah, you're not. Okay, you're not vaccinated with your homeopathic bullshit that you're not telling us what. You're just making shit up. So we're going to tell the NFL," but they didn't. And then they kind of like hoped no one would notice or whatever. And then Rodgers goes out, does the press conferences. And truth be told, who gives a shit that he did the press conferences at this point in the game without any mask? But the NFL doesn't like that. So they fined the Packers $300,000. They fined, and then the Packers fined Rodgers $14,500 and some other idiot $14,500. So whatever. At the end of the day, he did do it his own way, but he wasn't immunized. So he lied. Who gives a shit? He goes on the Pat McAfee show a week ago, cows immunized. And then he proceeds to make up a bunch of other crazy shit. And then I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that he was lying about this so-called allergy that he had to Pfizer and Moderna. I don't believe that. I don't have any proof, obviously, but I do not believe that he's allergic to those, and that is all bullshit. I don't believe he even attempted to get immunized with his wacko witch doctors, okay? And so then he goes on to a fuckhead show, McAfee, who's a pretty nice guy, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. It's just a bunch of bros sitting around in tank tops, talking sports and kissing Aaron Rodgers' ass. A show, I know a lot of you like it, but I think it sucks. But I'm a pretty tough sell on podcasts. I think most of those shows suck, unlike this one. But anyway, so does all that shit, and then the whole world comes crashing down on Aaron Rodgers yesterday, or this past week. And everybody beats the shit out of him. He loses a hospital endorsement, a huge deal, because he's got a hospital that supports him in Wisconsin. And they said, well, you're fired. Sorry. Effective November 6th, we have nothing to do with you, so get the fuck out. That's a horrible look. State Farm, they go, hey, let's go with the Mahomes ads this weekend. Let's go the ones with Patrick Mahomes. And then they came out and said, yeah, but we still love Aaron. He's not fired yet. So now what you get here is, if Aaron Rodgers was a man, he would then say, tough shit, okay? And take it from me, a man who has apologized when he gets in trouble. When you apologize because your ass is on the hot seat, you don't mean it. You're just doing it because you're in trouble. All those apologies I've said it before. I didn't mean any of them. I hated all those people I was apologizing to. I wish I could go back in time and tell them to suck my dick. Okay? I didn't mean any of that shit. If I've ever said sorry, I don't mean it. Okay? Aaron Rodgers is no different. Here he is saying sorry on the Pat McAfee show. How embarrassing is this? Yesterday.
I just want to start off the show by acknowledging that, I made some comments that people might have felt were misleading. And, to anybody who felt misled by those comments,
I gotta back this up again. To me, if you are going to say sorry, even if you're lying, if you're going to say sorry, you need to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and then that's it. If you don't say that, it's not really an apology. Okay, so he's trying to maintain his credibility with all of the dumb fucks who believe all this anti-vax shit. At the same time, he's trying to appease his sponsors without looking like a bitch. And he fails.
I take full responsibility for those comments.
Okay, hang on.
And
I screwed it up.
I made some comments that people might have felt were misleading. And
he's referring to when he said, I'm immunized. Some people may have felt that was misleading.
To anybody who felt misled by those comments, I take full responsibility for those comments. And I'm excited about feeling better.
Yeah, you're a pussy. If you back then in August had said, I didn't take any of the shots that you're all taking. I have my own protocol for being immunized, and I am immunized. Had he said that, well, he would have had to wear a mask, and the team would have had to follow the protocol. If he had just done that, he would have been fine. I still would have called him crazy, but he didn't. And he played it off as, oh, yeah, I was immunized, as if he had gotten vaccinated.
I'm excited about moving forward and hopefully getting back with my team and getting back to doing what I do best, and that's playing ball. It's been tough to be away from it. I've been, obviously dealing with the the COVID, and I feel like I'm on the other side of it, thankfully, and thankful to still be able to have something to look forward to this weekend, hopefully.
Well, see, he's not frank enough. The guy's just not honest. He's just a twat. This is a pussy right here. For someone who plays a sport that you got to have some serious stones, this is a pussy.
I appreciate you.
And then McAfee, look at it. Okay, here we go. How about this guy, this McAfee? I appreciate you. I love you. You can do no wrong.
To have something to look forward to this weekend, hopefully.
Well, I appreciate you opening with that and stating that. And you talked about...
Stating what? He didn't state anything, McAfee.
The reflection that you've had here all by yourself in your COVID cave over there.
Oh, yeah, you really came to grips with this. I can tell you really turned the corner now.
Green Bay, not in L.A. That was wild, but that's your life, though, I guess. Game of Thrones, that guy turns the corner. Oh, is that Aaron?
Yeah, at this point, the ADHD is kicking in on dude. No one knows what the fuck he's talking about. He does that all the time.
Rodgers, no, that guy's not an athlete. He's terrible. That guy's life gets ruined. This guy's getting coffee in L.A. His entire life is getting ruined. That guy's got tiny little feet, got no hair on his hands.
Yeah, he loses me. I don't watch the show enough to know what the fuck he's referencing. Fuck him. Fuck Rodgers. Who's the guy that doesn't talk? I'm in the dark on all of this shit. They can all fuck off. All right. Dennis says, ask Tyler Bertuzzi how he handled not wanting the vax, and his team supports him. He did do it, Bertuzzi, as dumb as it is that he's not getting vaccinated. They said, Tyler, are you going to get vaccinated? And he said, no. And he said, well, we can't go to Canada and you can't go to New York. I know. And so that's that. That's too bad because, actually the rest of the league is happy that Tyler Bertuzzi is doing that because that gives the rest of the league a chance at catching him for the scoring title. Tyler scores goals crazy, like 3-4 a game in bunches. Oh, my God. Patriot Nick, we got him wound up now. Look at this. Again, for ones in the back. All caps. His medical information is none of your business. So go take a flying fuck. Yeah. It's not like he has AIDS, dumbass. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Everybody's uncomfortable now. Uh-oh. Nick is triggered. LOL. Yeah, we got him. We got him on the ropes. Get him. Get him. All right. Okay, so that's how I feel about that. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. With a little luck, you'll get someone who breaks his leg the next game. And as Howard said, Joe Rogan comes out to fix the bones. We've got the asshole of the day in moments. Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, 616-532-6600. Thank you to them. If you're in West Michigan, get your vehicles repaired there. Irvines.com, E-R-V-I-N-E-S, Irvines.com, 616-532-6600. If you need a mortgage, the Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage, no matter where you are in the U.S., get a mortgage from Mario. He can get you a mortgage no matter where you are, with the exception of 4 states. They would be Maine, South Carolina, Alaska, and Hawaii. It doesn't matter if your credit's great. If it is, that's going to be an easy process. If your credit's in the dumper, well, okay, yeah, a little bit of work, but all you got to do is give him a little bit to work with, and he can probably help you. And that's key because that gets you out of paying rent. True, you won't get a super low rate, an interest rate, but at least it's your own. And if you pay on time, you rebuild your credit, then you refi with a lower rate. Do that a couple of times as you grow up into the big boy or big girl world. And before you know it, you're looking at an 800 credit score. It takes time. It took a little time for you to fuck it all up. I take it back. You probably fucked it up quite quickly. But Mario can help you. 231-332-6505. And finally, TC Paintball. You know, I got to get Team Knuckle Dragger out to the paintball war. Those stooges would, oh my God, would they fit in? November 21 at TC Paintball. That'll be an starting outdoor, going indoor event. Starts at 4 p.m. Sunday, November 21 at TC Paintball in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yours truly will be there. I want to see you there. This is all I'm asking you to do. Send me an email that you're coming. Eric@ericzaneshow.com. I need an RSVP, and I need it right now, please, because otherwise you're going to forget, and then I'm sweating it as we get closer to the date. Okay, it's Paintball War number 16, the Slaughter, the Pilgrims Extravaganza. Eric@ericzaneshow.com. It's only going to cost you $35. It's normally $48. If you're a Zane Show audience member, it's only $35. You get the paint. You get the gun, you get the mask. There's a free pizza party to start, so don't eat beforehand. Bring your friends, bring your bro friends, bring your gal pals. Does anybody say that? No. What am I saying? Get the kids, get the kids in the neighborhood. That one asshole kid that plays with your kid, get him to come so you can shoot that little fucker. Eric@ericzaneshow.com. I need to hear from you. The asshole of the day is going down now. The asshole of the day. Fuck you, fucks. Someone writes, but please, please, please come to paintball. I'll suck you off and buy your pizza. Kind of weird. Yeah, around here, that's how we talk to each other. Nick writes, see, that right there is a difference between the pro-COVID vax folks and the anti-COVID vax folks. I'd never wish ill will on you. I hope all my fears about the vaccine go unfounded. But on the chance that my fears become a reality, I'm not willing to risk it. Does that seem fair? Or is that outrageous? I'm genuinely asking. You're crazy. Shut up. All right. Asshole of the day. We got an asshole of the day. Day 2 of not eating like a jerk. Twitch, Big Dick Dottie has me reading liners to you. Thank you so much. We're giving away flooring. I got some hate mail, love letters from the audience. We had Dear Meathead with my dad. That was awesome. The NFK Bull incident. What? There was plenty more that I talked about that I cannot remember. I was kind of an asshole today. Admittedly. So I will give myself the asshole of the day because I'm out of time and I need to get the hell out of here. Okay, folks, thank you so much for being part of the Eric Zane Show podcast. I will be back tomorrow. As always, follow me on Twitch. If you're listening to the audio podcast, go to twitch.tv.com. Wait a minute, I messed that up. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live and follow the page. All right? Or you can go to twitch.com/Eric Zane Live. Audio podcast. Follow me wherever you are subscribed to my show, wherever you download podcasts. I'm going to get this right one day. So thank you. Till next time. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.
Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now enjoy a large iced coffee for just $2. Add a breakfast sandwich to make a meal. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
The stockings are hung and the shopping has begun. This holiday season, shop Cincinnati favorite gift cards at Kroger. Grab a gift card to La Rosa's and enjoy a warm slice of pizza. Or snag a gift card to Grater's and treat yourself to something sweet. Whoever you're shopping for, you'll earn 4 times fuel points on Cincinnati favorite gift cards. Head over to giftcards.kroger.com/Cincinnati-favorites to complete your shopping list and support our local businesses. Available in Cincinnati, Columbus, and Louisville markets only. Restrictions apply. See website for details.